1 Minute Apologists. My name is Bobby Conway. We're here at the National Apologetics Conference. Our guest with us this morning is Dinesh D'Souza, who is an internationally sought-after speaker and writer. His new book, Life After Death, The Evidence. We hope that you'll get a chance to check that out. Dinesh, it's good to be with you.
It's a pleasure.
Listen, we know we've heard a lot about atheism, but there's this idea of this new atheism, and we know that you're going to be debating Christopher Hitchens tonight. Help us to understand the distinctives of the new atheism and how we need to be equipped as Christians to handle that.
Atheism by itself is not new. But a generation ago, if you thought of atheism, you would think of some kind of a rumpled ACLU lawyer. It was not an atheism with mass appeal. And the agenda of the old atheists was kind of narrow. It was to police the boundaries of church and state. Oh, let's take down the 10 Commandments from the Texas state capitol, something like that. The new atheism is different in that its advocates are much more suave and sophisticated and belligerent. They have better academic credentials, like Richard Dawkins from Oxford or Hitchens. And the thing about people like Hitchens is that they're cultural figures. They're influential in the media, they're influential in the academy, and they appeal to young people. Finally, the new atheists have not only a more ambitious agenda. They don't just want to deal with church and state, they want to attack Christianity in the private sphere. They want to really make every believer feel like an idiot for believing in God, for believing in Christianity. And they are very effective in surfing on the wave of current events. Look at the way the new atheists have taken advantage of 9/11. They've used that to say, look what the radical Muslims did in the name of God. This shows that religion is a dangerous influence in the world. So they've upped the ante. Religion now isn't just wrong, it isn't mistaken, it isn't just unscientific, it isn't just irrational, it's lethal. It's the root of war and terrorism and violence. So they've essentially tried to flip the moral equation. Used to be that the atheist was always under suspicion for being the bad guy. And it was kind of acknowledged that the believer was the good guy. But now the atheist is trying to say, no, I'm the morally decent guy. And you're the guy who, after you read your holy book and listen to voices from God, are going to go out and beat up some people or blow up a building. So we've got to be scared of you. And that's given the new atheism a certain sort of incendiary appeal. And I think a new apologetics is needed to counter that.
Well, we just thank you so much, Dinesh, for your scholarship. And for more, we'd also encourage you to pick this book up, as we said. But also, What's So Great About Christianity by Dinesh D'Souza is a wonderful book where he gets into that there a little bit as well.